Our class for today is I'm going to show you how find the properties and of the sine and the cosine function. In this example, we can see some ideas what I mean this topic is. It says find the vertical shape of the sinusoidal function. Okay, before to continue, let me show you some ideas. A sinusoidal function has one of two forms. One form is fx. Fx is equals a sine like this ax plus c plus d. And the other form that we have is fx equals cosine ax plus c plus d. This is the second form. Two form of the cosine, and then these variables or means, for instance, a means here we have the graph here in this graph here. So a means amplitude is amplitude. This amplitude, vertical distance. So vertical distance, I mean these lines. For example, we have this line here. 2, this is 2a, is an amplitude. So we have another variable here. It's for instance this one. So 2 pi divided by b. Okay, this means is the period. This is the period. This is a period. Is a period of the graph. So it's a period. Horizontal distance. Here is horizontal distance. Horizontal distance, and this means for instance, for example, here we have the distance 1 to here is the distance between two continuous maximums. Two continuous maximums. This is distance of two continuous maximums. In this case, we have in this graph we see this distance right here. Okay. Another variable that we see in our graph is b divided by 2 pi. So this means is the function. This is the function. This one 2 pi here. This is the function. Is the function. The 2 pi. Okay. Reciprocal at the period. This is the reciprocal at the period right here. Okay. Another variable we can see here is also this y equals d. Okay. I mean y equals d. Y equals d mean is the midline. This is midline. This is a midline horizontal line that cuts the graph. I mean cuts the graph here in this case right here. Cuts the graph in half. All right. Cut the graph in half. See the graph here. These lines, the middle lines, horizontal lines. Line. Okay. This line cut the graph in the middle. See right here. It's exactly the middle. This line y equals d. Whereas I think that's it. The most thing that we can see in our graph. Let me erase it and then solve one problem. Let me show you how solve one problem about this kind of topic. Let me do another graph. I'm gonna make a graph right here. So if we have a graph like this, this graph like this, divided by 4, divided by 4, by 4. Yeah, let's see here. Let me by 4 points here. So let's write right here 1 pi here, and then this is 2 pi here, negative 1 pi. This is 2 negative 2 pi, and then here let's see right here 1 2 3 4. Okay, and here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Okay, I think that's it. So let me write make the graph right here. This says find the vertical shape of the sinusoidal function. This is our function, and then the graph like this. It's like this. I'm gonna show the graph. And this line is cut in number 1. Let's see in this point. And number 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 right here. Make a line right here to divide it, and then another point on the top. Let's write this our graph right here. It's in the middle. Okay, it's 2, and then here another division here. All right, this says right 1 point right here, and then here, there's 1 point right here, and then 2, make a point right here. This is another one right here, another one right here, 2, and this case is 1 2 right here, and then right here, and then okay, that's it. Let's go and make the graph like this. Go. Let's go like this. This is will be our graph. Okay. So now 2 important lines. This line, remember the y equals z. These lines and then right here, so try to find the answer right here. I think that's it there. So in this case, the distance here, let's write the answer, and this is find the vertical shape of the sinusoidal function. Okay, the distance, this distance in our graph, in this graph, is 2. 2 is right here. 2, okay? That's the distance. What is another information? Find the vertical shape and the sinusoid. So the vertical shape will go right there. Okay, since the midline, this is the midline, okay, is above the x-axis, the vertical shape is 2. It's very simple, okay? This is that's the answer. And in this case, so the graph show us that the vertical shape is 2. Why? Because the middle line that divide the graph in the middle 2 to and right here, this is our graph. And then look at the question and find the vertical shape of the sinusoidal function, the vertical. So before I told you a lot of information, but right now the question is only find the vertical shape of the sinusoidal function. Okay, is equals to right here. See, that's it. It's very